So, before you do your 2020 taxes, you want to watch this video all the way through. Hello and welcome back to Retirement Thinking. This is the channel where we cover topics and news that can, and very likely will, impact your retirement plans. There's one topic that possibly has more impact on your retirement than almost any other: taxes. Income taxes, to be exact. And as unusual as last year was for employment and government benefits, we're just beginning a very unusual tax season. So, before you do your 2020 taxes, you want to watch this video all the way through. Let's start by taking a look at what's different from a normal tax season, if you can ever call them normal. The first thing you need to know is that the IRS has moved the deadline for filing your 2020 federal return to May 17th. And if you're in one of the 40-something states that also charges a state income tax, you should check to see if their filing dates have changed as well. They probably have, but be sure to check in your state. According to the nonprofit Tax Foundation, part of the reason for this extension is because so many people are facing more complicated personal tax pictures. But a possibly bigger fact is that the IRS needs more time to clear its backlog of tax returns and correspondence. Imagine that. Now, a second major thing that could impact your return is whether you received any stimulus money. The IRS and Treasury Department sent out 2 rounds of these payments in 2020, officially called economic impact payments. These were technically tax credits advanced to individuals based on their 2018 or 2019 adjusted gross income. Now, if for some reason you did not receive these payments, you should be able to claim the credit on your return. Or if you received only a partial payment or no payment at all, because your AGI was above the threshold in either 2018 or 2019, and your 2020 income was lower, you might be eligible for an additional payment. I recommend that you talk to your tax preparer or CPA about this. And here's another one. Did you receive any unemployment benefits in 2020? A lot of people did. Last year, lawmakers responded to the severe increase in unemployment numbers with large increases in the payment of unemployment insurance. These benefits, once received, are normally considered taxable income. However, the recently signed American Rescue Plan Act excludes the first $10,200 of income in unemployment benefits for filers earning less than $150,000 per year. I know this situation might sound odd, but there were plenty of people doing quite well that lost their jobs when the economy was shut down. You probably know someone like that or experienced it yourself. And finally, the coronavirus relief package passed at the end of last year included an adjustment to the way the earned income tax credit and the child tax credit are calculated for 2020. Normally, both credits are calculated based on income, a number which obviously went down for people who lost their jobs. The way the credit works this year is that anyone who made less in 2020 can do a look back where they can base their tax credit on 2019 earnings, which essentially gives them a more generous credit, thankfully. So there you go. These are just a few of the noteworthy things to consider as you prepare to file your taxes for 2020. And like I said, start by consulting a CPA or your tax preparer. And if you've never used a tax professional, given all the new rules and greater complexity this year, starting to work with one now might be wise. And once you've done that, I also recommend talking to your trusted financial advisor about ways you can adjust or integrate tax strategies with your investment and retirement strategies. Keeping connected with a financial advisor allows you to weather the storms that come from events like pandemics or political change. But let's face it, investment markets can change for no immediately apparent reason, and sometimes the market has nothing to do with our own personal disruptions. And that's where being close to an advisor becomes even more important. So that's what's in my retirement thinking right now. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please consider sharing it with your friends before they file their taxes. Thanks for watching.